Get ready, because we are about to witness something that could be one of the most significant moments of the year. You won't want to miss it. Right now, many people are brushing it off as just another full moon or another comet passing by, but they're mistaken. What's happening in the sky is something rare and extraordinary, a celestial alignment that feels as though it's been written into the cosmos's grand design. On January 13th, the full wolf moon will illuminate the sky as a powerful comet reaches its closest point to the sun. If conditions align just right, this comet could shine as brightly as Venus, making it one of the most brilliant sights we'll see all year. Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing what it seems like a second star burning brightly, radiating a cosmic glow. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. This isn't just an astronomical event, it's an energetic one. So, what message is it bringing? Stick with me, because this is only the beginning. This comet is no ordinary icy wanderer. This is C 2024 G3 Atlas, a comet that's traveled millions of miles from the cold, distant reaches of the solar system all the way to the scorching heat of the sun. It's a journey of extremes, a transformation as it draws closer, releasing both energy and light. What's even more remarkable is its potential brightness. Astronomers predict it could shine as brightly as Venus, making it not just visible, but impossible to ignore. This glowing visitor might become a beacon in the night sky, sparking our imaginations and capturing our attention. But there's more to the story. Throughout history, comets have been seen as harbingers of change, symbols of upheaval and transformation. They've been linked to major turning points, from the rise of empires to significant shifts in humanity's collective journey. So could this comet be a cosmic sign? Could it represent the beginning of a new chapter for humanity? Let's dig deeper, because this story isn't just written in the stars, it's unfolding right here, right now. What if the universe isn't just observing, but waiting for us? Rare alignments like this, where the full moon and a blazing comet light up the sky, don't happen by accident. Some argue these events aren't merely celestial phenomena, but intentional signals from higher beings. Why does this alignment feel so charged, so alive? The comet, plunging toward the sun at this exact moment, feels like a cosmic performance, a deliberate act meant to capture our attention. Could it be delivering a galactic SOS, a wake-up call to humanity that we can't afford to ignore? Maybe it's urging us to look inward, to question the path we're on, or perhaps even to prepare for something monumental, something we've never experienced before. And here's where it gets even more intriguing. Have you noticed any strange synchronicities lately? Those unexplainable coincidences that seem too perfectly timed to be accidental? Or that nagging sense of urgency, like you're meant to be doing something, but you just don't know what? These feelings might be connected to this event. Some believe that higher beings, or even the universe itself, use moments like this to communicate with us. If this comet is a message, what's it trying to say? Is it a warning, a call for evolution, or perhaps a prelude to contact? Whatever the message, it's clear that we're being asked to wake up, to see beyond the ordinary, and to realize that we are part of something much greater than ourselves. The real question isn't whether the universe is speaking, it's whether we're listening. What if the universe has always been trying to communicate, and we've simply never taken the time to listen? Something unusual has been happening leading up to this celestial event. People across the globe are reporting strange sounds, faint ringing in their ears, subtle whispers that seem to come from nowhere, and hums that disappear as quickly as they appear. You may have written it off as background noise or a trick of the mind, but what if it's something more? As the comet races toward its fiery transformation and the full moon casts its silvery glow, some believe the energies in the air are amplifying frequencies we don't usually hear. Imagine it. Celestial bodies moving in perfect rhythm, creating a symphony of energy, with our planet acting as the resonating chamber. Could these unexplainable sounds be echoes of this cosmic alignment, trying to reach us? The vibrations of a comet's journey, reaching us from the cosmos, might be more than we think. A form of universal language, perhaps. Throughout history, people have often connected such events with celestial phenomena, believing that when the sky stirs, the earth listens. These sounds, or vibrations, shouldn't be dismissed as mere noise. Some suggest they carry messages, guidance, or even warnings from the universe itself. If you've been hearing something lately, take a moment to truly listen. What feelings arise? What thoughts come to mind? Don't write them off as coincidences, because in times like this, nothing happens by chance. When the heavens burn brighter than ever, what are they trying to reveal? Imagine a comet streaking across the night sky, glowing with a brilliance so intense it rivals Venus, the evening star. Venus, long seen as a symbol of love, harmony and beauty, has been a beacon of hope for centuries. But this comet, this fiery traveler from the farthest reaches of the cosmos, isn't Venus. It's something different, something unpredictable. Its brightness is captivating, almost poetic. But the question is it a celestial sign of hope and renewal, or is it something more unsettling? Could it be a light so powerful that it doesn't just light up the night sky, but also forces us to face truths we've long avoided? Light isn't always comforting, sometimes it's blinding. It can push us to confront things we'd rather keep in the shadows. What if this comet is a reflection of humanity's state of being? It might reveal our highest potential, unity, progress, and love. But it could also expose our deepest flaws, the division, the chaos, the unresolved issues. A comet this brilliant doesn't pass by quietly. It demands attention, it prompts introspection, and challenges us to answer. What do we want this light to show us? Hope or doom? When the sky burns brighter than ever, it's not just a spectacle, it's a question, and we must answer it. When the stars align, they don't just change the heavens, they change us. So, what do alignments like this really mean? Not just for the Earth, but for you? Events like a full moon paired with a blazing comet are more than just cosmic eye candy. They ripple through dimensions, stirring forces we barely understand. Scientists may point to electromagnetic disruptions, but the real concern is spiritual. If you're feeling off, more emotional, restless, or overwhelmed, it's not just in your head. These cosmic events send shockwaves through the energetic fields that connect us all. For those attuned to these frequencies, this alignment might feel like an earthquake, shaking your inner world, bringing old wounds to the surface, and exposing deep truths. It may feel as though reality itself is shifting beneath your feet. But know this, it's not random. It's a call to awaken, to align yourself with the same cosmic forces. This isn't just about a comet and a moon, it's about you. How will you let this energy shape you? Will it destabilize you, or will you use it to rebuild and evolve? When the universe shifts, it doesn't do so to break us. It does so to awaken us. The real question is, are you ready to rise with it? When three celestial bodies collide in the vast expanse of the universe, the Earth does not remain a passive observer. It reverberates with the energy of the cosmic clash. Imagine the sun, that eternal source of illumination, the moon, the keeper of mysteries and emotions, and a comet, blazing and radiant, tearing through the sky. These three powerful forces, each with their own gravitational might, are engaged in a cosmic tug-of-war, pulling, pushing, and stretching against one another in a celestial standoff. Their influence reaches far beyond the orbits they occupy, stretching into our lives in ways that may feel strange, intense, and beyond our understanding. The collision of these giants does not merely affect the oceans and magnetic fields. It impacts us, our physical bodies, our mental states, and our spirits. It's easy to think of the movement of the planets and stars as distant, impersonal events. But in truth, these cosmic interactions leave an imprint on us here on Earth. When the sun and moon, the symbols of light and shadow, converge with the unpredictable force of the comet, the resulting energy is felt on a deeply personal level. This is not some random occurrence. This is an energetic storm, an alignment that is shaking the very foundation of our existence. The sun, with its warm and life-giving presence, represents illumination, clarity, and vitality. It's the force that gives us direction and purpose. The moon, by contrast, is the symbol of the unconscious, the mysterious pull of emotion, intuition, and the hidden forces at work within us. And then there is the comet, fiery, untamed, and unpredictable. This celestial wanderer is the wild card, the one that disrupts the status quo, bringing transformation and sudden shifts that may seem chaotic, but are necessary for growth. What we're witnessing in the heavens is not just a physical event, it's a powerful metaphor. It's a battle of opposites, light and shadow, known and unknown. The force of stability versus the power of change. The cosmic dance between these forces is a vivid portrayal of creation and destruction. This is a moment of intense transformation, one that asks us to reflect on our own lives. How do we react when forces beyond our control challenge us? How do we find balance between the known and the unknown, between our desire for stability and the inevitable changes that come our way? During moments like this, you may find yourself feeling a strange mix of sensations, perhaps dizziness, fatigue, a sudden surge of energy, or a profound sense of emotional intensity. You may feel ungrounded, as if the very fabric of your reality is shifting. But know this, these sensations are not just physical. They are energetic, the result of the forces we are witnessing in the sky. You are not alone in this experience. Every living being on Earth is affected, each in their own way, by this energetic storm. It is as if the universe is reaching out to remind us that we are all connected, that we are part of something far greater than ourselves. So, when the dust settles from this cosmic clash, the question will remain: which forces will emerge victorious? And how will you emerge from the experience? Will you find clarity in the midst of the storm? Or will the chaos lead you to a new understanding? This is not just an astronomical event. It's an invitation to confront the unknown, to embrace transformation, and to find your place in the ever-changing dance of the cosmos. Whether the alignment causes you to feel electrified, drained, or somehow different, remember, this is the universe's way of calling you to evolve, to adapt, and to reconnect with the deeper forces that govern your life. Messages are calling on you to pay attention, because what we're experiencing right now isn't just a temporary situation. It's a turning point, one that has the potential to lead to profound transformation. The energy in the air is undeniable, and we stand on the cusp of something extraordinary, something that could change the trajectory of our lives in ways we can't fully comprehend just yet. While many may focus on the full moon arriving on January 13th or the dazzling comet lighting up the night sky, I invite you to consider that these events might be far more than mere astronomical phenomena. What if they are not the main event, but the beginning of something far greater? The universe moves in cycles, and these cycles have a rhythm. The cosmic forces we observe are rarely just isolated occurrences. They are often interwoven, signaling something bigger, a series of events unfolding that could lead us to a destiny of immense significance. These alignments are like cosmic keys, unlocking doors to transformations that might otherwise remain hidden from our understanding. As we gaze upon the comet's shimmering trail across the heavens, what if its light is not merely a beautiful spectacle, but a harbinger of something else? Could it be a countdown, an invitation to prepare for a shift? It seems that the universe has been nudging us in ways that are becoming harder to ignore. There is an undeniable intensity to everything lately. Our thoughts, emotions, and even the synchronicities we experience seem to be aligning in strange and unexplainable ways. Have you felt it too? That sense of urgency, the almost overwhelming pull towards something unknown? Perhaps this heightened sense of awareness is the universe's way of signaling that something significant is coming, and we must be ready to meet it head-on. It's as if the universe is urging us to acknowledge that time doesn't stand still, and we cannot afford to wait for the perfect moment to act. If this moment is indeed a warning, then the question is not just about the events that are unfolding, but about our readiness to respond. Are we prepared to evolve, to step into new roles, and to embrace what lies ahead, even if it challenges everything we've known so far? Moments like these don't happen every day, and when they do, they always carry a deep sense of purpose. The cosmos doesn't arrange events on a whim. There's always meaning behind the alignments, the timing, and the signs. We are being called to rise to the occasion, to awaken to our true potential, and to face the unknown with courage and strength. The stage is set, the signals are clear. Now it's up to us to decide how we will respond. Will we step forward into the transformation that awaits? Or will we let the opportunity pass by unnoticed? The choice is ours, and the time to act is now. Every celestial event, no matter how distant or grand, invites a question that reaches deep into the core of our existence, beckoning us to pause and reflect. How we respond to this cosmic inquiry will invariably shape our personal journey, steering us toward new horizons, or perhaps holding us steady on our current path. As the comet races toward the sun, its fiery trail slicing through the dark expanse of space, and as the full moon bathes the earth in its ethereal glow, we find ourselves faced with an essential question. What does this celestial phenomenon mean for you? Right here, right now? Is it merely a cosmic event, a fleeting spectacle that passes unnoticed in the vastness of the universe? Or does it carry with it a deeper, more profound message? Consider this alignment not as a mere coincidence, but as a cosmic invitation, a call to attention from the universe itself. The comet, a symbol long associated with change and upheaval, has historically been seen as a harbinger of both turmoil and transformation. Its sudden appearance on the scene often signals something significant, whether it be a monumental shift in history, a turning point, or the beginning of a new era. But what if this comet's journey toward the sun isn't just a universal event? What if it's a symbol of your own personal transformation, urging you to examine where you are and where you're headed? Are you prepared for the winds of change that might be blowing in your direction? Or are you caught in the inertia of complacency, waiting for something outside of yourself to move you? The full moon, meanwhile, is a celestial body that speaks to us in more subtle yet equally profound ways. It's often seen as the illuminator, casting light on the shadows of our lives and revealing truths that might be uncomfortable or difficult to face. Its silvery glow shines through the darkness, calling us to confront what has been hidden. to bring the unconscious into the conscious realm, and to acknowledge the parts of ourselves that we've been avoiding. In the face of this illumination, we are forced to take stock of what is and what could be. The full moon challenges us to assess where we stand in our lives, whether we are aligned with our higher purpose, and whether we're ready to let go of what no longer serves us. Together, the comet and the full moon present a powerful duality. The comet, with its sudden, fiery brilliance, symbolizes the chaos of change, an unpredictable force that shatters the status quo and demands our attention. It represents moments of upheaval, when we're thrust into the unknown, often with little warning. The full moon, on the other hand, offers clarity and completion. It reveals what has been obscured, offering a moment of reflection, of integration, and of release. While the comet speaks to us of what might be coming, the full moon invites us to look back on where we've been, to acknowledge the lessons we've learned, and to make peace with our past. But perhaps the most profound aspect of these celestial events is their personal significance. While we often look to the heavens for answers about the world at large, the truth is that these cosmic occurrences are deeply intertwined with our own journey. The universe, in all its mystery and wonder, does not speak to us in words. It communicates through the light and shadows of the stars, the movement of the planets, and the alignment of forces far beyond our comprehension. Are you paying attention? In the rush of daily life, it's easy to overlook the subtle messages the universe is sending. But if we take the time to truly listen, to step out of the noise and into the stillness, we might just discover that these celestial events are not random at all. They are mirror reflections of the changes taking place within us, nudging us toward greater self-awareness, growth, and evolution. In moments like these, we are reminded of the cyclical nature of existence, the ebb and flow of time, the constant dance between chaos and clarity. The comet, with its fiery energy, might bring disruption, but it also signals the possibility of new beginnings. The full moon, with its soft, illuminating light, brings closure and understanding, guiding us toward the wisdom that comes with seeing things in their entirety. Together, these forces create a cosmic opportunity for growth, transformation, and renewal. So, as you stand beneath the light of the full moon, with the comet's fiery streak still lingering in your mind, ask yourself, what does this moment mean for you? What changes, what revelations, what transformations are waiting just beyond the horizon of your consciousness? The universe has posed the question. It's up to you to respond. Together they form a paradox, one that captures the essence of the human experience and the eternal tension within us all. On one side, there's the desire for stability, a longing for something grounded and reliable that we can depend on, an anchor in a world that constantly shifts beneath our feet. This is contrasted by the drive for upheaval, the need to break free from the constraints of routine and comfort, to challenge the status quo and discover something new, unknown, and potentially transformative. In the same breath, clarity stands opposed to confusion, a longing for understanding, to see things as they truly are, versus the often overwhelming fog of uncertainty that clouds our judgment and perception. It is the struggle between knowing and not knowing, the peaceful serenity of certainty versus the chaotic beauty of the unknown. In this duality, reflection and action dance with each other, a constant interplay between the inner world and the outer world. We often find ourselves torn between pausing to reflect on our circumstances and rushing forward, driven by the urgency to act and make progress. This tension can leave us feeling stretched thin, unsure of whether we should take a step back to evaluate or push forward with determination. The real question arises. Could this be the universe's way of urging us to reconcile these opposing forces within ourselves? Could it be prompting us to find that delicate balance between what is and what could be, between the reality of the present and the possibility of the future? The tension between these dualities is not something to fear, but rather to embrace. It is within this tension that growth and transformation occur, as we learn to navigate the ebb and flow of opposing forces within our own lives. We may never fully resolve these paradoxes, but perhaps the key lies in the journey itself, in our willingness to seek balance and harmony amidst the complexity of existence. If you're still with me, I want to express my gratitude for your attention and engagement. Thank you for taking the time to explore these ideas with me. If you found this content meaningful and would like to see more thought-provoking insights, I encourage you to subscribe. Your support helps me to continue creating and sharing content like this. I also invite you to share your thoughts, experiences, or reflections in the comments below. Your perspective is valuable and can spark meaningful conversations. Until next time, take care of yourselves and stay curious. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content.